tell us a little bit briefly about what Grace International is?
Yes, it's a privilege and an honor to be talking to nice people of God, people that love Jesus, people that love people of God. My name is Jeune, Bishop Joell of Grace International, and my wife, Pastor Doris, Jeune. We are the president and founder of Grace International. Grace International has been a ministry here in Haiti for more than 37 years. But about 10 to 12 years ago, we've been incorporated in the state of Florida as a non-profit organization that receive donations for the work here in Haiti. So with the work, we have 3 orphanages, and we are involved with 278 churches. We are involved with 65 schools, and we had a TV program, and we spent 21 years doing TV ministry, radio ministry, and we do pastor seminars and teaching pastors, teaching leaders, and so that's what we do. I don't think I say too much.
No, that's it. That's
the biggest problem is the problem we've been fighting with and putting most of our time in it. This is the spiritual problem. You know, when there is darkness, so the biggest need you have, the most urgent need is the light. So that's what we have been preaching, the light of Jesus Christ, because Haiti, in its beginning, just before its independence, was dedicated to Satan. And because of that, the island used to be called the Pearl of Antilles, and because of the voodoo, witchcraft, and all of that, became one of the poorest country in the Caribbean, in the Americas. So, but we thank God that after the gospel, arrived here, some preachers got here and start bringing the gospel to the people, and the Haitian people start turning their back to voodoo and giving their life to Christ. There has been slowly changes coming up. We used to be 5% of people of literacy, people that could read was only 5%. And with the missionary schools and churches, now we have over 49% people that can read, and this is a big progress for Haiti. So the gospel is the key, is the answer. Jesus is the answer. So what we push mainly two main things, the gospel and education. So that's to me the two biggest needs that the biggest in the nation has. Well, in order for the people to be able to receive the gospel and receive the education, there is a minimum of their needs, physical needs that must be met.
Yes, very important.
And Haiti, we said, empty bags cannot stand. The bags must be full so it can stand by itself. Through this principle, we try to meet all the physical needs also. That's why we get in health project, medical, and we do feeding program for the children, and we do many other programs that help the young people, to become self-supporting. We have been before the earthquake. We had a big 7 plus magnitude earthquake, and on January 12, 2010. But before that, we were already feeding 3,000 children 5 days a week in our schools. That was not enough because we have many more children in our school than that, but that was a big help. And we had the medical clinic. We were seeing like about 80 people per day, and then we were building the children's hospital. But right after the earthquake, and because our compound is about 20 acres of land, so we had people that just jumped on our compounds for refuge. And a couple weeks after the earthquake, we already had more than 10,000 people on. And the crowd grew up to 22,000 we had. So it was a huge problem for us. Or I should say, I don't call problems, I call them opportunities to show the love of God. So then it was a big challenge. So the medical was a problem, food was a problem, bathroom and all of that, was a big problem. But slowly God started sending help, medical teams, and people that come and bring food, and some of the other secular organizations as well as the Red Cross of Colombia or the countries that come, and God sent help. And right now we still have close to 17,000 on the ground that we are trying to find ways to relocate them to a better place than where they are now. Now they are on the tents and tops, and when it rains, there is the mud. They are right there in the mud and the mosquitoes, and with their children, it's a pitiful kind of living. So God has us here to answer to their call, because when they call, they said, "God help me, God help me." But it's hard for them to see God as a spirit to come down. But when we come, when you come, when the missionaries come, it's like they say God's messengers, God heard their cry and sent help. So this is what we are trying to do right now. We have a big site about 7 acres where Forward Age Solid Rock Church. I'm so thankful for people like Solid Rock Church and Forward Age and other churches that come in a consistent way every month, many times a month, group after group, come and stay in the hot sun and build temporary housing, and we're going to start permanent housing for these people that cannot help themselves. And I tell you, it's such a blessing, and everyone that's watching now, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for you that have already been coming to help the people, and you that are planning to come, some of you that already have your tickets in your hand and passports. Hallelujah!